What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So tonight, we had an entertaining fight. We had undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney taking on two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily high-tech Lomachenko. With that said, the fight played out not like I expected. In the first half of the fight, I thought Devin Haney did what I expected him to do, which was to use his jab, use his reach, and go to the body. But in the second half of the fight, Devin Haney, he fatigued, or he allowed Vasily Lomachenko back in the fight. He was doing great work with his jab, great work with the hooks to the body, and towards the end of the fight, mental fatigue, I believe, started to set in on Devin Haney in the end of the fight, and Lomachenko's mental pressure and physical pressure started to get to Devin Haney in the second half of the fight. And the adjustments that Vasily Lomachenko made, that also started to have an effect on Devin Haney, as in the corner, he asked his father, trainer, and manager, Bill Haney. He stated that Lomachenko is not going in the direction that we stated, that we thought he was. He started to go in a different direction. He made an adjustment. And from that point forward, Lomachenko, he captured the momentum in the fight. But I thought at that point in time, Devin Haney had put many rounds in the bank. Now, many people are calling this unanimous decision victory for Devin Haney a robbery over Vasily Lomachenko. People are starting to say that Vasily Lomachenko was robbed in this fight and that he clearly should have won. Most of those people that are going to say that are people that are already detractors of Devin Haney, okay? For the simple fact that they are dismissing all of the work that Devin Haney did in the first half of the fight. Devin Haney clearly won the majority of the first half of the fight. And then I thought he won the 12th round. And then you sprinkle around here or there in between that, and you can have a draw or a decision in either which way. I thought it was definitely a competitive fight, but I personally thought that Devin Haney, he won the fight 7 rounds to 5. I thought he won 4 or 5 out of the first 6 rounds, okay? And then I thought Lomachenko came on strong in the second half of the fight. I thought Lomachenko clearly won 9, 10, and 11. And I gave Lomachenko a round or 2 in the first half of the fight. I would not have been upset if the fight ended in a draw and if it went in either which way. But I personally thought that Devin Haney won the fight 7 rounds to 5. When you go to the body, that today's time does not get counted as points because it's not glamorous. Going to the head and snapping your opponent's head back and wobbling your opponent and hitting them with clean shots to the head gets more attraction and more attention than going to the body. So a lot of the work that Devin Haney did going to the body, controlling the distance in the early half of the fight, gets dismissed. And many people are detractors of Devin Haney, so they wanted to see him lose anyway. It was definitely a close fight. It was an entertaining fight, and I wouldn't have been mad either which way. But I personally thought Devin Haney won the fight 7 rounds to 5. And if anybody else thought that Lomachenko won the fight, I'm not mad at that. I am disappointed that the fact that people are saying it was a robbery. A robbery is when a fighter clearly wins the fight, hands down. The fight is not competitive, and it goes to the opposition. That is a robbery. The definition of a robbery is getting misused because of the disdain for Devin Haney. So people are saying that Lomachenko, he was robbed in the fight. Lomachenko had a similar fight with Teofimo Lopez, where he clearly lost the majority of the first half of the fight in the first 7 rounds, and then he clearly won 8, 9, 10, and 11 against Teofimo Lopez, and then he lost the 12th round. And that was a similar pattern that took place tonight with Devin Haney. The difference is the style matchup. Teofimo Lopez is more flat-footed. But there was a point in time in that fight where in the 10th round, I thought that that Teofimo Lopez was getting ready to get stopped by Vasily Lomachenko. And then in the 12th round, I thought Lomachenko was getting ready to get stopped by Teofimo Lopez. So it was a seesaw fight. It was a back and forth fight, and that's what we had tonight. The fight was too close to be called a robbery. So you have many people claiming that this was a robbery. No, a robbery, again, is if a fighter clearly wins a one-sided, non-competitive fight and the opposition gets the nod. That is a robbery, not a fight where it's a competitive fight and the fight can be swung in either which way and the fans are screaming robbery. That is called that there's so much disdain for Devin Haney that people want to claim it to be a robbery. It was not. It was anything but a robbery. It was an entertaining, close fight against two highly skilled fighters, two of the best lightweights in the world, and it's getting misquoted, okay? And then people are saying that Devin Haney was exposed. How can you be exposed by somebody who is a two-time Olympic gold medalist, a three-division champion, and a former unified champion, and a future Hall of Famer? You cannot get exposed by a guy with the skill set and the talent of Vasily Lomachenko. You get exposed by a guy who is considered to be or C or B or D level fighter, and when he's competing against what is being considered an A fighter. That's when you get exposed. You don't have two of the best in the division and say another fighter was exposed. That does not exist, period. Now, me personally, I would love to see a rematch if Devin Haney is able to make the weight. I would love to see a rematch and run it back. But y'all drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. I'm gone. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.